Hey everybody, Jeppy here, and have you ever noticed that there are some agents on the Valorant Protocol that 100% totally hate some of the other agents they're working with? You may have noticed them in voice lines in game or through some of my Valorant agent lore videos, but it's no secret that not everyone is all sunshine and rainbows in Valorant. Today I got together and made a list of every single agent that hates another fellow agent on the protocol. Let's start off with the very obvious ones, then work our way to the agents you probably didn't know had beef with each other towards the end of the video. So starting off with probably the most famous source of agents hating each other is going to be, of course, Reyna and Viper. The reason being is because Reyna had a little sister that she loved so much and was very near and dear to her heart. Unfortunately for her and her family, her sister was likely accidentally killed in an experiment led by Viper before she was an agent on the protocol. Now, Viper used to be a scientist for the kingdom before she joined the protocol, and we see this in a player card that Viper is walking into a kingdom lab with what appears to be a little girl. This little girl is widely regarded to be Reyna's little sister, so very understandable on why Reyna would hate Viper down to her core for causing so much pain for her and her family.
Reyna, a woman after my own heart. You can't have it though.
Next up is going to be, well, Viper again, of course, but this time it's her that hates someone rather than someone hating her. Well, Viper does not like Sage even one bit, all in due to a little theory and some voice lines where Sage was not strong enough or didn't really know how to fully revive Omen back to life into his original body when he died. We all know Omen used to be a real person and something happened that killed him. Well, I believe Viper reached out to Sage to try and bring him back from the dead, but she was unable to fully resurrect him into his original body, and well, the monster that is Omen is what we get today. Viper believes Sage failed her and her friend Omen paid the price for it. The funny thing is though, is that it's also widely regarded that Viper was the one leading the experiment on Omen. So I wonder why she's so upset with Sage if Viper is the reason why Omen became who he is.
Sage, you're the only one who can keep us alive. Don't fail us now like you failed me then.
Viper, have you thought about my offer? You don't have to.
Never, ever assume you can help me. You can't help me. You can't help them.
Coming up next is kind of an unexpected one, but Sova actually doesn't like nor trust Cypher really at all. The reason why Sova doesn't trust him is because of how secretive Cypher is, as he really never talks about himself or give any details at all. While Sova values his honesty and openness, Cypher does not. He's very secretive, and while we don't know if Cypher knows how Sova feels about him, but I felt this was definitely worth noting in today's video that Sova feels like Cypher is up to no good.
You've buried your secrets well, Cypher, but I'm a hunter, and I will find them. I'm done with Cypher's secrets. Goodbye, Cypher. You will not be missed.
Another agent on the protocol that doesn't like another is Breach to Brimstone. Now, for some reason, something about Brimstone doesn't sit right with Breach. He believes that Brim is a corporate sellout because of how affiliated he is with the kingdom, even though he is the leader of Valorant. But Brimstone also doesn't get along with Breach as well. While Breach thinks Brim is just a sellout, not looking out for Valorant's interest, Brimstone thinks Breach is an uninformed jackass.
Brimstone, the corporate sellout. Here to look out for Kingdom's special interests?
You don't know what you're talking about, Breach.
When that Brimstone sees me here, he's gonna be so pissed.
Someone knocked that Breach on his ass. Jackass.
Now, here's some interactions where I don't think Omen necessarily hates Sage, but he does feel like her powers aren't for the best. He wonders where the souls she takes comes from and says he feels the pull against the balance when Sage is on the battlefield.
Sage, the life you give, do you ever wonder where it's taken from? A radiant healer is with them. I can feel her pull against the natural balance.
Let's talk about Reyna again real quick, guys, as there are a few more agents she doesn't like. First up is Killjoy. Now, I don't think she hates Killjoy, just like how I don't think Omen hates Sage, but it looks like that some of Killjoy's gadgets affected Reyna in her past that may have destroyed or damaged something Reyna cared about.
I remember the machines Killjoy made. What they did to... Never mind. It does not matter.
Another agent Reyna doesn't actually like is Brimstone for the hypocrisy and the moral direction of Brim's leadership. For some reason, it pisses her off, just like how it pissed off Breach earlier.
I can't deal with the morality of yet another Brimstone. The hypocrisy. I'll silence him.
Now up next is Yoru. Now while going through the voice lines to look for possible agents he doesn't like, I did find out that he's just a dick. Like seriously, most of his voice lines are negative, making fun of someone, or being just really extremely sarcastic. He's honestly a dick. Well, I did find out that he may not like Breach or Cypher.
It's impressive what Breach can do when he shuts up for a second. I already hear that Breach running his mouth. Don't tell me you'll punch me. Just punch me. That Cypher thinks he sees everything. I go invisible, idiot. Come get me.
Coming in at the last agent to possibly have any hatred or animosity towards other agents is going to be KO, and the only reason why he has these feelings is because he comes from an alternate timeline where he fought Radiance to save the universe. I won't get too much into it for today's video, but here's what he has to say about a few of the Radiants on the protocol.
Their Astra doesn't protect reality. She destroys worlds. I would know. Another Wraith. I killed her in the war. I'll kill her again. It is strange, Sage. Where I'm from, you're no medic, only a weapon. I've seen what the enemy sky becomes. Deal with her now. Trust me.
All right, guys, here are all the agents that don't have really any hatred or animosity towards any other people on the protocol. Now, these are people who personally don't have hatred to other agents. Killjoy doesn't have any, Sage doesn't have any, Phoenix, Jett, Raze, Sky to a little bit of a degree. Now, Astra and Raze kind of have like a friendly rivalry, but it isn't hatred by any stretch of the imagination. Now, of course, we don't know much about Chamber at the recording of this video, so I don't know if he has any hatreds or not. Let me know which rivalries are your favorite and who would win those rivalries if they were to fight. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to notifications if you're new. Now, with all that being said, Jeppy out.